Welcome to No Batter, the baseball podcast about baseball. I'm Josh. Is Josh coming? We know Josh. No, Josh is he alive? Josh?
Did you not get the ransom letter?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was to you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, your address is on everything, man.
Shit.
Yeah, we're in trouble.
White Sox. You're gonna know all of these.
Again, one of them is sad and none of them are great.
Right? Yeah. So like Maltiempo, not very good.
That was my favorite one, actually.
I mean, it's all right.
I mean, come on. I would go by Bad Time.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Tim Bad Time Fogarty. Wait, that is your name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, I went through those confirmation classes to name myself after Saint Bad Times.
We will name you after the thing that you will give everyone in your life that you ever meet. You are now christened Timothy Bad Time Fogarty. May you lose all of your hair by 19. Was that close?
That gypsy woman got it right. I don't know, some old lady in a dress. Who knows what this thing was?
So, worst nickname on the White Sox goes to one Juego G.
Oh, God.
Which I'm assuming is short for Grande?
So, like, it would be Big Game? It'd be Big Game James?
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve a name.
Why is it Juego G or Juego G?
I mean, he played in San Diego. He's playing on the South Side. Like, he's around people who speak Spanish all the time. But I figure, like, now his nickname would just be, like, El Crapador.
Monsieur Pissoir.
Yeah. Chinga tu Madre. Like, all of those kind of traditional you suck nicknames.
Yeah. So help me understand this one, though. I just got it. Never mind.
What was it?
I was wondering why Carlos Rodon's nickname was Los, and I was like, the plural. That's a weird nickname. No, it's the back half of Carlos. Moving on.
Yeah. Oh, also, so Tim Anderson's been slumping a lot this year, and it's because his one of his closest friends was killed. And he's had a really hard time at the plate, and it's rough to see. So he actually got his friend's name over his number, which I think is a really touching tribute. And one of those things that like you can't make fun of. Like he's got B Moss over it. He's just like by all accounts one of the most decent people I've ever heard of in baseball, and it's kind of great. So if I can not be a dick for a moment,
nice. Who's number 64 on the White Sox?
I don't remember.
Because
is it probably Holmberg or somebody?
Well, because the back of 64's jersey is DH.
Yeah, it's David Holmberg.
Oh, man.
Which is hysterical because he's a pitcher, and he's got DH on it. That's so good. I hope they sent him out to hit.
Man, that was an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
That nickname got, like, good and then dumb and then great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's fantastic. Unfortunately, that's all the White Sox I got, so it's on to the Tigers.
Nobody cares. Moncada's is Yo-Yo.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I do like that. Yeah, all right, that's good. Yo-Yo Moncada's pretty good.
I've got a nephew named Joey, and I might have to start calling him Yo-Yo.
Or Ho-Ho.
Ooh, yeah.
Ho-Ho. JoJo? I don't know. Do you? Ian Kinsler has one of the best nicknames in Major League Baseball.
Is it Kin's dog?
It's Bootsy. And I don't know why, and I like it, and I'm not going to ask any more questions.
I mean, when I picture an Ian in my head, the first face that doesn't pop into it is
Bootsy Collins. Yeah, obviously.
It's like there's not a lot of overlap there.
And Ian Kinsler comes up to the plate. It looks like he's swinging a bass guitar in the shape of a shooting star.
It appears as if the band D-Light is walking up with second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Wait, was he in D-Light?
He played the bass line to Groove Is in the Heart.
Really?
He was in the video.
How did I never know that? It's in my head. It's obviously it's Parliament Funkadelic and Bootsy's Rubber Band. I'd never bothered to.
I don't know that he was like in the band D-Light proper, where he like shows
bum,
up and tours.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah. This is No Better, the bass player talk about bass playing.
Oh shit! See, this is why we need Josh.
Because we'll just talk about bass players all the goddamn time. Yeah, it's true. It's bad.
Meanwhile, James McCannon. I like that one. That's the other Tiger I like, by the way. James McCann getting McCannon on the back of his jersey.
Oh.
McCannon, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
I like it.
Yeah. You know what Brian McCann's doing?
I think he was going with McCann.
I think he is.
Yeah, because I sent it on the No Better Twitter chat, and it was like, fuck you.
So another team that I think has incredible nicknames is the Astros, and actually because we've been exhaustively running through basically lists of made-up words for the last half hour, I'd like to, before we discuss the Astros...
Are any of them named the guy from the Red Sox's son? Like they all just went with like David Price's son or whomever.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
No. I want to take a minute to just acknowledge this Astros team, which I mean it's going to come up again later, but
they're so good.
They're so good. And the thing that I have as most readers know, Tim and I participate in a fantasy baseball environment, and I've
environment.
I don't know why I chose that word.
Yeah, it's a fantasy baseball parking lot.
Thank you. Pitch hole.
Yeah.
And
car hole.
and I've been a proud owner of a couple of Astros this year, and one thing I realized is that wow, like Altuve, really good player, but he's batting like 40 points over his career average right now, which is freaking insane. And I was like, that's a little weird. And I looked at Marwin Gonzalez, who's like a career 280 hitter, who's hitting
it's your
like
cousin, Marwin Gonzalez. You know that new batting average you've been looking for? Well, listen to this.
He's batting like 30 points over his career average. And then I started looking at everyone else on the team, and with basically 2 exceptions, every single person in that lineup right now is batting 25 or 30 points above their career average.
It's pretty wild.
It's pretty wild. So the next steps are obviously to look up the home and away splits, as you flagged earlier.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't on mic, though.
That's why I bothered to call it out, because I wanted to be equitable.
To the reader, my first thought was, I wonder what the home and away splits are, because I bet they're like Toronto and have some guy in center field flashing the signs to the batter.
But that would imply, assuming all other things being equal and the away splits are the career averages.
Well, and also remembering that they did a bunch of work in center field to remove Tal's Hill last year, so there was construction and they probably could have built something.
Sure. But if the point of change is the home park advantage, that means that basically the entire team is hitting over 400 at home.
Yeah. Even if they improved a bit.
Which I think should be fairly easy to spot if we take a look for it. The other thing I'm wondering is what's changed on their staff.
Yeah.
But I would be...
I'm hiring that hitting coach as soon as I possibly can.
Right? But I would be absolutely stunned to find that a coach could have that much... I mean, you're talking about a team average improvement that's probably in like...
Which is why I'm thinking cheating.
Right? That I don't think... like you've said, coaches will lose you more than they win you.
I'm pretty smart.
So that's a really interesting thing. They're just hitting the crap out of the baseball right now. I think it also helps that a lot of that team were really, really, really good hard contact hitters.
Yeah.
Correa, Altuve, Reddick, his career has always been a hard contact line drive guy. Yuli Gurriel's starting to come good, which I keep forgetting he's in his 30s because he's been in the league for like a year.
I had no idea he was that old.
Yeah, Yuli Gurriel is like 32.
Weird.
Yeah. So anyway, here are some names that I like on the Astros.
Okay.
Carlos Correa. I'd also
like Sharia Law.
Yeah, Tim. Exactly.
He's
exactly
Jade Helming in Texas, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How did you? God, you're so smart.
Oh, man. Obama's finally out of office, and now he pulls Sharia Law. It's clever.
Josh Reddick, whose last name is spelled
Red Dick,
has on the back of his jersey Red Dog, DAWG. I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
I mean, what could he have said? He couldn't say Dog Dick.
That would be the best fucking nickname ever, though.
So he's strolling to the plate in Williamsport, and they've got the cute little kids reading like, Josh Reddick plays for the Astros, and his nickname is Dog Dick. Like, I'm not sure that would go too well.
Well, I think I really enjoy toying with an idea that was raised by your wife as she interrupted us in our emergency studio. Thanks, Josh, for nothing ever. And
meanwhile, we're still in that same emergency studio.
Well, Tim, it's still an emergency, isn't it?
Yeah, these nicknames have to get talked about.
Mm-hmm, or else. I really like the idea that every player on their way to their plate appearance has to explain their nickname into a microphone to the entire stadium that they're in. So it's like you go into the on-deck circle, you take your cuts, you get up there and you're like, I'm wearing Dog Dick on my shirt because I used to like the beer Red Dog that had a dog on it. My name's Red Dick, so I took out the parts that are the same, so now I'm Dog Dick. And then you just go up there and have a fucking dank at bat.
Poor Tim Anderson.
Oh, no!
I lost a friend this year. I'm really messed up over it, but I'm seeing a therapist now. Thanks for bringing it up while I'm trying to concentrate on hitting, though. Guess I'll sit down.
Just if anyone's paying attention, I'm just gonna go up there and just take some pitches. So
Fucking dog dick, man. Who else plays for the Astros?
Snapdragon 1 and Snapdragon 2. That would be pitchers Lance McCullers and Colin McHugh.
To the live stream guys, Max, as he was pitching this idea to me, brought those guys up immediately, and I was like, okay, how does this happen? I bet they double teamed a girl with a dragon tattoo, and I can't come up with a funnier or more apt thing. So you're getting stuck with a first draft, last draft, get it out the door. That's all I got. I got nothing funnier than that. And I know it's not funny, so I apologize.
The only thing that I can see that they have in common, other than double teaming someone with a dragon tattoo, is that they both have big M, little c in their last names.
Weird.
I don't McCullers and McHugh. I don't actually think that.
This is why you don't let the Irish into the
Snapdragon.
country anymore. We've got enough of them.
As evidenced by the Houston Astros, obviously.
Yes, that notoriously Irishman-filled team.
Evan Gattis does not have the nickname I thought he would have.
Well, he is El Oso Blanco.
But he is wearing on the back of his jersey, Bull.
He's the white bear.
Yeah, but at the back of his jersey he's going to say Bull.
Is he that big of a Night Court fan?
Nice. No, I think he's signaling that he agrees that it is bullshit that it does not say El Oso Blanco on the back of his shirt. And finally, our good friend, yours and mine, Yuli Gurriel, is wearing on the back of his shirt El Yuli, which is incredibly uncreative but fucking awesome.
He'd be Los Yulis.
No, that'd be if his name was Carlos Yulieski Gurriel.
I don't have one Yuli, let alone many Yulis, to necessitate an entire Yuli rack.
If you're not careful, Tim Fogarty, you're going to lose me.
Shaw, I already did. Get the net.